In today's video, I beat my 16th extreme demon in Jump Shash. This one is called Niwa. It is a mega collab by Teno and more. And this level is one of the most consistent levels I ever played. And just like what it says in the title, I think this is the best beginner extreme demon you can ask for. Look, I know that the decoration isn't the greatest. It looks great in some parts, so it's mediocre to other. It's just what happens in a collab. Obviously, you can make it better, but when it comes to all parts coming together, it doesn't really come into one big thing. It's just, you can just tell each single part looks totally different from the last, but that's besides the point. And also the song, you might not like this type of song, you know, it has lyrics, has vocals in it, and it's not even our language, so you don't even know what it is unless you speak this language. But the reason why I say this is the best beginner extreme in the game is because the gameplay is super consistent and super easy. I like to think that ActU is one of the easiest extremes in the game, if not the easiest, but Niwa is an extreme that is slightly easier than ActU in my opinion, just because it has something that ActU doesn't have, which is consistency. Now, a lot of people might say, oh, ActU, oh, what are you talking about? ActU has great consistency. And it's like, well, whenever I played it, I didn't have that great much of a consistency. There's an awkward part at the end that you could just die to randomly. The beginning, for some reason, you could either be there for like no time at all to like 15 minutes, like getting to the drop. The drop's pretty fun, but there's a decently hard wave that seems to be harder than everything else with the awkward transition after it. So whenever I look at all of that, I say like, okay, it's consistent, but is it more consistent than Niwa? No, it is not. And I have proof to back this up. And you'll see in a later video, I died to 96% twice on Niwa. Because Niwa, if you don't know, it had a balance update recently. The balance update got rid of all the bugs, and obviously it balanced it out where all the choke points were eliminated, which was notably the waves, right? And the waves are still hard in this level, but it's actually on par with everything else in difficulty. The reason why I mentioned that up is the ending in Niwa used to be impossible. Like, it was so hard, and it still kind of is hard today. I mean, you can, like I said, you can get consistent with it, but I died to the last click twice, which is not a free click. It is not that easy. But the second time I died to the last click, literally the next attempt, I beat the level. So I get 96, I did a whole reaction, I go, oh, I died at 96, and the next attempt, I beat it. If that's just proof that it's the most consistent extreme I've ever played. Now, I do have a bit of bias, because yes, I did play this before the pre-update. It used to be a lot harder. It used to be a middle-of-the-road extreme demon. Now it is a beginner tier extreme demon. But I totally recommend this if you want to go and beat your first extreme, or not even just your first, like your first 3 extremes. Like, this could be your second, your third. I mean, whatever. It just all comes down to whatever you like. But if I had to go and say, like, if you didn't care about anything else, and you just want to be like, okay, what is the easiest, most consistent gameplay that I can think of, then your answer is Niwa. Well, speaking of fails, I don't really have any. I have, well, obviously besides the 96 times 2, but before I got 96, I'm pretty sure I had 62. The first time I died at 6, I had the opportunity to flip from 62, but I obviously failed on that. Come on, dude! I can never do, like, big runs. I always die a little bit percentage at a time. Like, I can't just do a big run. That click is, man, getting by a pixel! Look at that! No, it was like 2 pixels, but who cares? I pressed it so late. Are you kidding me? Oh, no! Oh, my controller battery's still out. That's fine. Oh, no! Damn, that sucks. Whoops. Oh my god, again? Dude! Are you kidding me? Oh, again? That's... Come on, man. Bro, I'm not gonna even laugh at, or I'm not gonna even, like, be mad at that. I mean, it is what it is, dude. That's so unfortunate, but, damn. Funny thing is, I haven't even died to the ship yet, which I find harder than the last click. You can't make that up! You can't make that up! I died at 96 once, died it again, and then after the second time, I beat the level the next attempt. This level is one of the most consistent levels I've ever played. It does get a little bit aggravating because some of the even though the waves are nerfed, because that was like the main difficulty before, even though the waves are nerfed, some of it is still a little bit harder than the rest of the gameplay. But once you get it down and get consistent, like you'd be beating it like that. It just looks like right now it looks like it's easier than that cube, but I don't know. It's really close. Man, that's such a fun level, man. Damn. Yeah, everyone, look, if you're a fan of fast-paced levels with a decent amount of CPS and decent amount of like hard waves in the middle, in between, this level is for you, especially if you're looking for your first extreme. Although it isn't really friendly with the, FPS, or like from lower end devices, like not like a strong PC. It has a lot of objects, especially for some parts. But there is a low detail mode, which I heard works pretty dang well. So, yeah, this level, awesome. This level's great. Does get a little bit frustrating, like I said, but it's overall one of the most consistent extremes I've ever played. Alright, so this is the time of the video where I showcase the extreme demon. Last time in crowd control, I obviously didn't play the music because it was copyright, but I've decided to fully just let go of the copyright. If it gets copyrighted, it gets copyrighted. I know, I don't want to make it that big a deal for me because it seems like a big scumbag move by me. It's like, oh, he just wants his money. It's just I worked hard for this monetization thing because I want to make this like a part-time job, if not full-time. And I just was trying to get a head start, but realizing that it isn't the production quality that I want, I decided to fully let go on these type of videos. So I am now gonna play whatever song is used for the level and not worry about copyright. If I get copyright, I get copyright. So that's about it for me, and I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for watching. Now here it is the showcase. So I'll see you later, guys. 今日も答えのない世界の中で願ってるんだよ不器用だけ今日も答えのない世界の中で願ってるんだよ不器用だけれどいつまでも君とただ笑っていたいから跳ねる心臓が体揺らし叫ぶんだよ今こそ動き出